Namam Chithodurem Rujpanamo Vibhufaroi Netari Suvijipa Pabanti Natuktakacham Tohasumade Late Chinta Paya Haya Pavanti Aviganam Jiva Iram Varamthanam Ya Santua Mahayas Bhakti Pranabrin Ia Ain Tadev Tich Poem Bave Bave Pasachan the Bave Bave Pasachan.
Hey, so Neil, can we have logos?
Yoga sojo agare ramati tayarajini variante kita isam joy sampike vale usava machiancha vande sambhavamapi aram dhanam cha soincha pamapam supasam jinam cha chanda pamande soincha bhavantam sila sishancha vaspuchancha vimara varam tamcha chinam dhamma satincha vandam kunta lancha malivane moni shishancha manami ritne mi pasata vatmarancha evam avi avitaplena ramana Choice Titame Pashito, Titia Vani Maya Jelox Tomasita, Parakol Polapum Samay Chandrasini Malaria Ichesha Peresa, Sagar Paragambira Sita Samurti Santo.
Okay, who remembers Kamimi? Okay, Alina.
I think I remember, but I'm not really sure.
That's okay. We're always here to help you.
Kame mi sabbajive, sabbajive, kamantume, mitti me sabbabuve su.
Veram.
Veram,
Majjam.
majam nakene.
Yes, good job. So Harshi, so we said Uvasagram. Uvasagram is basically, you know, it is a stuti for Parshvanath Bhagwanji. Then we said Logos. Logos, it has the names of all the Tirthankars in it. And it is a prayer towards all the 24 Tirthankars. Then Kamemi Savyajiva, that is something that, you know, you say sorry to whoever you have hurt. And you ask for forgiveness, whoever you hurt. Oh, yeah, whoever you hurt, right? Okay. And when we're in the class, we don't fidget with things. So Alina, if we can keep the teddy on one side, Harshi, if we can keep the watch on one side. Thank you so much. Okay. And Anil, you're not using these? Okay. So let's just keep it on one side. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So I hope you all had good summer. Who all really dedicatedly did the homework that was given? Okay, good job. So maximum how many days? Did you do all the days, Thoop, or you did most of the days?
I did most of this. I missed a few days because I to go somewhere. And, yeah.
No worries, but that's really good job. And was it fun?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. So Shagun, I want you to look at the camera and thoda sa piche ho jao so that I can see your face. Yeah, that's fine. Good. So, okay, that's okay if you did not do it, but you know, forget about the calendar or anything. You have the numbers, you have the list of the things that you can do. Maybe make it a routine, everyday routine. Just to go do, pick a number, close your eyes, pick a number, and do that activity for that day. Can you do that? Can you do that? Summer is gone. I know we all had fun, so now it's time to come back to school, right? Okay, is Rishabh frozen? Looks like, right? Yeah, he's like this from a long time. Okay, so let's see. I hope he comes back soon. Okay, where? Screen 2, no, screen 1. Let me know what you can see.
I can see a telescreen.
Okay, that's good. Then
Yeah,
you can see the right thing. Now let me know what you can see.
I can see.
Yeah, the PowerPoint presentation.
Okay, that's good too. So let's move this person here. Let's move this here. Okay, so this is generally always our first page. Any of you, in case you see Rishabh has gone somewhere, let me know. He should be able to come back. Is Rishabh gone? Yeah, he's gone. Yes, Alina?
You need to add Hershey to the list too.
Yes, now I need to add Hershey to the list too. I can make those updates later. So again, I think Rishabh left, so I'll get to know when he's in the lobby. Okay, let me keep this here.
What do you mean by lobby?
Oh, lobby is where everyone is there, right? Because I create break rooms, right? Then we go to our separate break rooms. But when you say lobby, that means it's one place where everyone is there. Okay. So just keep an eye. Okay. So the next one that we are going to do, we did most of the prayers. I know because we were doing some discussions and everything, so we did not do all of them. But I just want that let's just go ahead with the class because we have very less time left. So next is meditation time. And because I had not prepared anything for any of the kids to do and let them know at the end point, so I asked Saina to do 5 minutes meditation for us. I will keep my camera off because I will just look out for Rishabh just to make sure that he, comes in. Saina will unmute herself and she will guide you what to do. Please follow and enjoy. Okay? Any questions? Okay.
Should I start?
Yes, Bacha.
Okay. So imagine that there's a balloon in the air.
Saina, wait. You have to first, whenever you have to start, you have to make sure everyone is sitting in a position which is meditation position.
I can't see because I can only see the PowerPoint.
Okay, so I can pause sharing. Can you see everyone now?
No.
Okay, so I can stop sharing. So now it's better?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead. And Anjana, you also have the co-host permissions. So in case, you want to switch anything, then you can. Okay.
Is everyone in a good spot? Okay. Imagine there's there's a balloon in the air. And there's a cardboard box tied to the red balloon. And in that cardboard box are all your frustrations. And slowly, it's going through the clouds, through the blue sky. You look at it all the way it's going. It goes up, 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 up. And then it goes and it goes. And then it goes, and then you cannot see it anymore. Then your vibrations of those bad thoughts are gone. Take 5 deep breaths. Now let's say 3 times Om. 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 Rub your hands and put them on your eyes. When you're ready, you can take them off. Thank you.
How was it? Next time, I want you all to suggest if she needs to make improvements. And also, whenever there is any meditation or any stuti going on, it's really nice to close your eyes. Okay? Right, Alina? Right, Hershey? Okay? See, I was looking at you. Okay. So let's go back to our presentation. No, this one. Okay, you all can see where it says meditation time.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So something that I just wanted to revise because it's been like a long time. Harshit, this is a stuti that we did in the past and all the kids learned it. So this is just like a revision for that, for them. And I have names written on each slide for the kids that will be saying those lines. So make sure I don't have to say that, please unmute yourselves. Just follow this. So the first two is Alina, then is Rishabh, 3, 4 is Rishabh, Dhoop is 4, 5, 6, sorry, Shagun is 7, 8, Saina is 9, and Neil is 10, 11. Okay, and I will scroll the screen so that you can read and say. Okay, any questions? Yes, Shagun?
Can I just get my papers?
You want to get your papers for the Meri Bhavna?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want, you can get it, or you can just see it from the screen, whatever you wish. Okay, Rishabh, can I have your camera on, please? And Anjana, बीच में आप कुछ भी बोलना चाहते हो, just say. मैं तो अपने flow में बोलती रहूंगी. Okay?
No, I'm just observing you and I'm
Okay.
learning actually.
Yeah.
So,
And I would want everyone to say it in the tune that we learned it in. Okay. And Harshi, what I would want you to do during that time, try to read the words. Okay. Try to listen and read along so that you understand. Okay. Meri Bhavna is basically, it is a stuti that tells you that what is the right path to follow. Basically, you know, all the Tirthankars, they have a divine path, right? And we want to follow them. We want to follow their path to attain salvation. So this Meri Bhavna is like, Bhavna means my feelings, my thoughts. Okay. So this is like my thoughts and how my feelings should be to go towards that divine path. Okay. So let's start, and I will mute myself.
Should I start? जिसने राग द्वेष काम आदित जीत सब जग जान लिया, सब जीवों को मोक्ष मार्ग निष्प्रह उपदेश दिया, बुद्ध वीर जन हर हर ब्रह्म, या उसको स्वाधीन कहो, भक्ति भाव से प्रेरित हो ये, चित्त उसी में लीन रहो, विषयों की आशा नहीं जिनके, साम्य भाव धन रखते हैं, निज पर के हित साधन में जो निश्चिंत तत्पर रहते हैं, स्वार्थ त्याग की कठिन तपस्या पीन के जो करते हैं, ऐसे ज्ञानी साधु जगत के दुख समूह को हरते हैं।
Rishabh? I think he's having some technical issues. So maybe Anjana auntie can say.
या रहे सदा सत्संग उन्हीं का, ध्यान उन्हीं का नित्य रहे, उन्हीं जैसी चर्या में यह चित्त सदा अनुरक्त रहे। नहीं सताऊं किसी जीव को, झूठ कभी नहीं कहा करूं, पर धन वनिता पर न लुभाऊं, संतोषामृत पिया करूं। अहंकार का भाव न रखूं, नहीं किसी पर क्रोध करूं, देखूं दूसरों की बढ़ती को, कभी न ईर्ष्या भाव धरूं। रहे भावना ऐसी मेरी, सरल सत व्यवहार करूं, बने जहाँ तक इस जीवन में औरों का उपकार करूं।
मैत्री भाव जगत में मेरा, सब जीवों से नित्य रहे, दीन दुखी जीवों पर मेरे ओर से करुणा स्रोत बहे। दुर्जन क्रूर कुमार गर्तों पर शोभ नहीं मुझको आवे, साम्य भाव रखूं मैं उन पर, ऐसी परिणति हो जावे। गुणी जनों को देकर दे में मेरे प्रेम मदावे, बने जहाँ तक सेवा उन्हीं के सेवा करके ये मन सुखे पवे। हो नहीं कृतज्ञ कभी में, द्रोण मेरे उड़ावे, गुण ग्रहण का भाव रहे ने, दृष्टि न दोषे पर जावे। कोई बुरा कहो या अच्छा, लक्ष्मी आ गई जावे, लाखों तक की वो ये आज ही आ जावे। होकर सुख में मग्न न फूले, दुख में कभी न घबरावे, पर्वत नदी शमशान भयानक, अठवी से नहीं भी खावे। रहे अडोल कंपन निरंतर, ये मन धर धर बन जावे, इष्ट वियोग अनिष्ट योग में सहनशीलता दिखलावे।
सखी रहे सब जीव जगत के, कोई कभी नहीं घबरावे, वेर पाप अभिमान छोड़ जग, नित्य नए मंगल जावे। घर घर चर्चा रहे धर्म की, दुष्कृत दुष्कर हो जावे, ज्ञान चरित उन्नति कर अपना, मनुष्य जन्म फल सब पावे।
इति विधि व्यापनाई जग में, वृष्टि समय पर हुआ करे, धर्म निष्फल होकर रजा पे, न्याय प्रजा को किया करे, रोजमर्री दुष्कृत नहीं पहले, प्रजा शांति से किया करे, राम हिंसा धर्म सब में पहली सर्विस किया करे, पहले प्रेम परस्पर जग में मोह दो परा करे, अस्प्रिया को तो शब्द नहीं, कोई मुख से कहा करे, अहंकार सब योग वीर हिराई से देश को नती रहा करे वस्तु स्वरूप विचार खुशी से सब दुख संग्रह सहा करे.
I'm so happy. It was very, very clear. Okay, Rishabh.
We had some problems, so I couldn't say my Mary Bhavna, but now I'm in my phone, so.
Yeah, do you want to say the 10 and 11, please? Can you say this one, the ones on the screen?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to take anything from the middle.
Okay. इति बीति व्यापी नहीं जग में वृष्टि साम्य पर
Hua,
कार्य धर्मनिष्ठ होकर रज भी
Nyai.
न्याय प्रजा का किया करे रोग मरीन दुर्भिक्ष न फैले प्रजा शांति सी जिया करे सी जी परम अहिंसा धर्म जगत में फैले सर्वहित किया करे फैले प्रेम परस्पर जग में मोह डोर पर रह के करे अप्रिय कटुक कतो शब्द नहीं को मुख सी कहा करे वह कर सब यज्ञ वीर हृदय से शांति रत रहा करे वस्तु सरल स्वरूप विचार खुशी से सब दुख संकट सहा करे.
Good job, good job. I'm so happy that I think it's been over 6 months that we have not done this, and you all still your pronunciation is very close. I know that there are few words that are very difficult, but you all still did a very good job. So clapping for all. Okay, so let's go to next. So before the summer break started, we had started talking about Tirthankar, who is a Tirthankar, and from the book that who is Arihant, who is, yes, Shagun.
I can't see your slideshow.
Can everyone see my slideshow? Shagun, can you check if you have you have the right screen open? Can you see others?
Shagun, are you on iPad or laptop? Shubha?
Shagun, you're on iPad or you're on laptop?
iPad पे हूँ मैं iPad पे हूँ पर वो स्क्रीन सब लोग
Okay.
iPad.
I think you have
पहले slide पे देख.
Let me go there and check.
Yeah, please, please. Thank you, Anjana. Okay, so tab tak everyone can hear. Yeah, I think that's good. Rishabh, you're good now. Yeah. So so we talked about who is a Tirthankar, and who are Arihanta, Siddha, Sadhus, Acharyas. We had the book, and from where we learned, and you also told me that what you like about Tirthankar Bhagwanji and what you don't like. So I know that I told you all to do the symbols and the names. Did anyone do it during the summer break? Any hands up? Any hands up?
I did a few. I just need to memorize like maybe 5 or 6 more.
Oh, that is really good. Yes, Sue.
I don't think I have the book.
You should have the book because I don't have those books in the mandir, in the temple. I don't have. I think all the kids should have the books. Yes, Rishabh.
I don't.
I think it's the same for me too.
Maybe, you know, when we'll have the next in-class Pathshala, whatever books you have at home for Pathshala, I want you all to bring it. Make sure that you all bring it, because if I remember correctly, I think I gave all the books, but but I know that some of the things I was making you all do from another book, which is I think for the younger kids, and so that is why I had showed you the PDF, the online version when we
Yeah,
did the class.
we had to do it from the PDF.
Yeah. So okay, so what we are going to do, like Harshi, do you know who is a Tirthankar? Okay, but do you know how many Tirthankars do we have? Okay, so we have like 24 Tirthankars, and a Tirthankar is, you can say they are just like human beings, like us, okay? But they follow a path through which they attain salvation. You know what is salvation? Okay, so salvation is but you know that we are born, then we die. We born, then we die. Then again we are born, again we die, right? This happens. And also, you know, in the middle, if you want to ask any question, you can unmute yourself anytime and say, oh, auntie, I have a question. Okay, just raise your hand. Okay, so there is always, this is a cycle of birth and deaths. Yes, Shagun?
Which book do you mean? This one or this one?
I think maybe we can talk about that when we will be in the class. So make sure you get all your books, okay? When we will meet in the temple, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, it is a cycle of birth and death, birth and death, birth and death. And whenever we are born, we do some, maybe, you know, we come across so many people, we build karmas. Do you know what is karmas? Okay, so karmas is some things that, you know, some deeds that we do, okay, whether it is good or bad, okay? So say I come and say, oh, Harshi is a really bad girl, okay? So I am saying something bad about you, right? So that means that I have built up bad karma, okay? Which means that maybe not in this life, but maybe in future life, because I build up a bad karma, so I may have to repay it somehow. Maybe in the next life or this life, something bad, someone may say bad things about me just because I have those bad thoughts about someone, okay? So we always we want to do good deeds, we want to build up good karmas, but in our ultimate goal is that we should have no bad karmas and no good karmas. When we have no good karmas, no bad karmas, then we are not, after we die, we do not give we do not born again, okay? And when we are not born again, then that means that we have achieved the highest level of salvation. That means now we are not in that cycle. Now I'm free from all good and bad things, and I'm just in a peaceful state, okay? Yes, Shagun, you have a question.
उनको अगर अच्छे कर्म को नाश करना है तो अच्छे कर्म को नाश क्यों करना होगा?
हमें what we want is, we don't want anything. So say I say, oh, Shagun is so nice, Shagun is so nice, right? I build up a good karma, and then ultimately someone will say good about me, and my karma will become nil, will become zero. So in order to attain salvation, we have to make our karma zero. It is not always that, oh, keep increasing your good ones, but if you will keep increasing your good ones, your bad ones will go down, and the good ones will always pay you back good, and it will start becoming zero, nil, okay? Do you get it? I say, oh, Shagun is so nice. Okay, so nice. So tomorrow Anjana auntie will come and tell me, oh, Reha auntie, so nice, so nice. So that means I did something good. I received something good and now it's 0. Does it make sense? But whenever it is a bad karma, then that cycle keeps on going. I do something bad. Harshi did something bad to me. And because I felt bad, so I did bad again to her. The cycle keeps going on and on and on. Yes. Dhoop.
So it's like, for example, someone does something bad to you, then the next life they take revenge. The next life they take your revenge. It keeps on going and then
Yes.
never stops.
It never stops. So how to nil, just 1 second, Rishabh. So how to nil your bad karma? So say I said, oh, you know, Saina troubles me all the time. Maybe yeah, Saina troubles me all the time. She's not a good daughter. I don't know why I got a daughter like her. Okay. So I build up my bad karmas. Okay. Now in next life, maybe I will become her daughter and she will become my mother, and she may become bad to me because I did bad to her in the previous life. Now it is up to me that if Saina is doing bad to me, how I react to it. If I will react in a bad way, then the circle keeps going, right, Dhoop? Yeah. But if Saina does bad to me and I just ignore, I just say, oh, it's totally fine, it is her karmas, and I just sit in peace and I just am always towards God and I don't let those bad words affect me, then that means I broke my bad karma. And so I reduced my bad karma. And she may have built it more, but I'm going towards making it less. Does it make sense? Okay. And so ultimately we want to nil everything. Yes, Rishabh.
Is it your choice to like say lots? I mean, sorry, is it your choice? Can you control, or does God control you? Like,
See,
for an
what
example,
is,
if
okay.
I say something good to, I mean, sorry, if I say something good to do, and for an example, if Dupe does something bad to me, would God make him do something good to me, or will God make something do bad to me?
Okay,
Like,
so let me tell you one thing. Suppose like, okay, so your mom, okay, so say someone says, oh, you know what, you have control over Rishabh's life. So to Shobna, you know, she can do anything for Rishabh. Okay. So what do you think? Will she hurt you sometimes? So it is not in Rishabh's hand what he does every day. Okay. It is only in Shobna's hand, only your mom's hand, what you can do every day. So will your mom make you hurt? Or will your mom make you be happy? Or will your mom make you sad? Or will your mom make you cry? Or will your mom make you achieve success in life? What will she do?
she'll make me achieve success, I guess.
So out of all this, only success, or is there
She'll
anything
make
else?
me happy. She'll make me happy, and
Yes. So why will she do that?
because she wants me to be good,
Why?
so that I can do good things when I'm older, I guess.
Why?
I don't know.
Can anyone say why is his mom actually doing good for him? Yes,
And
Neil.
so he can achieve good karma.
Why would she want that he achieves good karma?
So
Yes,
like in the future, he can be good.
but why does she want him to be good in future? Okay, Dhoop.
Because then you could attain salvation if you have enough of good karma. And
Why would she be like, oh yeah, you know what, Rishabh should get this and that salvation? Why will she do that? Why do you do anything good for your mom?
Maybe because she doesn't want to attain bad karmas in her future, so she's being nice.
Okay, forget about karmas right now. Let's think about something very, very simple. Why would you do anything good for your parents, or why would your parents do anything good for you? Shagun.
because they care about you.
Exactly. Simple words. They care about you. They love you. Okay. So that's why she wants to do everything good for you, Rishabh, right? Right? So now you asked, does the God make you do good or bad? Do you think God loves you or God hates you?
I think he loves us.
He loves each and every person on this earth, every living being, whether it's the tiniest ant or it is a big giant who may, like, maybe someone from Beauty and the Beast, even if he looks like a beast, or whether he looks like a small fruit fly or an ant. He loves every living being. So why would he make you do bad things? Will he ever make you do bad things? No. He's just because your parents never want you to will never do bad things for you, or will never make you do bad things, right? So it is not that God controls it. It is our karmas. And what is God? God is an energy, right? Once you're a Tirthankar and you're an Arihant and you become a Siddha, it is an energy, right? So he says everything is, you can do good for you, you can do bad for you. Now you have to decide whether you want to do good or bad. Okay, so there is like, so say Dhoop and Rishabh is sitting opposite to each other. There is a number which is like this. So when I say see, for me it looks like 6. For Rishabh, sorry, for Dhoop is sitting here where I'm sitting. So he says that it's a 6. Rishabh says it's a 9. Is anyone wrong? No, it is their own point of view, right? So, but you may, at that point, if you will say it is their own point of view, that is where, you are trying to nil your account and you're trying to build up good karmas, or at least break the bad karmas. But if you will not do that, and if you will say, oh, Dhoop, he is in grade 4, he doesn't even know that how number 9 looks. He's so funny that he says that number 6 is number 9. Yes, Dhoop.
I'm in grade 5.
Oh, grade 5. Okay. Grade 5. So he doesn't even know that it is number 9. He's saying that it is number 6. So see, that is you. Then Rishabh will build up bad karmas, but because Dhoop is thinking that, oh, it's fine, maybe he has his own point of view, I have my own point of view. So Dhoop build up or broke his bad karmas, but Rishabh build it. So it is up to you. It is your choice, right? There could be some bad karmas from previous life that may affect you to do bad, to say bad, but now it is for you to decide what is the right thing to do. Okay? If there is anything that gives you a second thought to do, maybe it is not right. Okay? Okay? Is it clear, Rishabh?
Yes.
Right? So everything is in our hands. In our hands. So, and that is why they say that Arihant Bhagwan, when he's in a human form, the Tirthankar, he builds up a path for you. Harshi, are you there? Any questions? Yes, Saina, sorry, because I cannot see everyone. So if just unmute yourself if you want to say something. Yes,
Can I quickly switch tables? I'm just gonna sit down. Can I quickly?
Yeah. Okay. Yes, Neil.
I think we did something like this, like a few years ago in the Mandir. You taught us this. You told us a story about this.
Yes, probably I did. But this is something. So he's a human form who has nilled all of his karmas, right? And now he is on a divine path. And now that he's on a divine path, what he has become a tirthankar, an arihant. Tirthankar and arihant is the same thing. Only a tirthankar who is currently living is called a arihant. And then once he attains the highest level, then he attains moksha. And when he attains moksha, salvation, he is called a anyone. Thu.
Sid.
Tirthankar.
No, Siddh. Who said Siddh? Who said Siddh? Yes, Rishabh. He is a Siddh. Siddha Bhagwan. Siddh Bhagwan is not living, but a Tirthankar. Arihant is a living and Tirthankar. Okay? And let's can we watch a video about Tirthankar Bhagwan? Okay. Let's see. So I will mute myself and let's watch.
We can't hear.
Yeah,
we can't hear anything. Yeah, we
I
can't
think
hear.
if you mute it, we can't hear.
At your temple are of Tirthankars. Well, what is a Tirthankar? What is so special about them that we worship them? Tirthankars are those who have 5 special celebrations in their life. Also, they are those who give us information about religion. They teach us good things and give us information on how we can live a Jain way of life. Do you like self?
Everyone can hear now? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to, I won't be able to see you guys, but if you have any question, just speak up. Yes, Rishabh.
I can't see the video.
Oh, you're on phone, right?
Yeah.
I think, can you try to switch your screens like this? Don't look at us. Just look at the shared screen.
I can't see the shared screen. Oh yeah, I can see now. I can see.
Okay.
Go to your
Maybe
left
you could
screen.
send us this after class. So if we couldn't hear anything, we could watch it after class.
Sure, I will do that as well. But now Rishabh can see it. Is there anyone who cannot see it? Okay, it's all good. So
Can you
please
increase
keep
the
yourself
volume,
on
Reha?
mute. Huh?
Can you increase the volume?
Sure, just a second. And please mute yourself. Okay, let me, I hope this will be better.
Celebrations such as Diwali, Holi, Mahavir Jayanti. We all celebrate these festivals because of a special reason. The same way, there are 5 celebrations in the life of a Tirthankar. Those celebrations are called Kalyanaks. What are those celebrations called? They are called Kalyanaks. The first Kalyanak is Garb Kalyanak.
This is when the Bhagwan soul comes from heaven and enters the mother's womb.
The next one is Janam Kalyanak. This is when Bhagwan is born. The third is Tap Kalyanak. This is when Bhagwan leaves all his wealth from his kingdom and becomes a monk. The fourth one is Gyan Kalyanak. This is when Bhagwan reaches infinite knowledge about the universe. The last one is Moksha Kalyanak. This is when all the good and bad karmas are gone and Bhagwan's soul leaves the body and becomes a pure Siddh. These 5 Kalyanaks are sometimes celebrated by angels from heaven. Okay, so what is so special about a Tirthankar's life that they have these huge and auspicious celebrations. Come on, let's think about it. A long time ago, a Tirthankar did a really good, ethical, and auspicious things. In other words, Bhagwan has decided that he should do good for all living beings. He wants all life to be happy. If we have these thoughts as well, and not just for our friends and family, but for every living being in the universe, we would never have any bad thoughts about anyone, and we would be able to live life like a Tirthankar. We would have a lot less karmas, and we'd live a better life. Okay, so we have 24 total Tirthankars in this era. The first Tirthankar was Adinath Bhagwan, and the last Tirthankar was Mahavir Bhagwan. And we have a new group of 24 Tirthankars after regular intervals. We should have all the 24 Tirthankars' names memorized. By saying their name, our mind can become tranquil. We have a good prayer to remember it.
ऋषभ अजित संभव अभिनंदन सुमति पदम सुपाश जिनराल चंद्र सुविधि शीतल श्रेयांस जिन वासु पूज्य पूजित सुरराय विमल अनंत धर्म जस उज्ज्वल शांति कुंतुर मल्ली मराल मुनि सुव्रत नभिनेमि पार्श्व प्रभु वर्धमान पद पुष्प चढ़ाए.
You must have noticed that below a Tirthankar's idol, there is a little picture or a sign, such as a snake, lion, or a crescent moon. Do you know what this is? This sign is a symbol for a Tirthankar, and it is unique to each Tirthankar. When a Tirthankar is born, all the angels come down to see it. We talked about it, and this is Janam Kalyana. The king of angels, Indra, can see a little symbol on the right foot of the baby. Whatever the side is, that is the side of the Tirthankar. This is how we're able to differentiate the Tirthankars. This is how Mahavir Bhagwan has a lion symbol, and Adinath Bhagwan has a bull symbol. That's pretty cool, right? Okay, well, in the next video, we will talk about the 5 Kalyanics of the Tirthankars. It will feel like you are time traveling back to when that actually happened. You will come with us on that journey, right? I hope you enjoyed this. Jai Janindra.
Okay, so how was the video? Nice. Did you hear it nicely? Okay, so questions. Sign up.
Is it important that you have to be like in a kingdom to be Tirthankar?
Yeah, a Tirthankar is always born in a kingdom. Like, you know, because imagine when you're the richest man in this whole world, then how hard it is to leave everything.
So if we're normal people, we can't be Tirthankars?
We cannot be Tirthankars right now, but well, we used to have kingdoms before, right? Now we don't have kingdoms. But
Yeah.
but what is our motive? Our motive is not to be like, oh yeah, you know what, I'm not born in a very, very rich family or in a kingdom in this life, so that means I won't be a Tirthankar, so then let me just forget about it. But no, it is a process, right? It's like, I think the greatest thing that we have achieved in this life is that we are born in a Jain family. Okay, we are Jains. That is the biggest achievement that we have. I don't want to say anything about like other religion, but Jainism is one of the most important religions through which you can attain salvation.
Okay.
So if we cannot achieve salvation in this life, at least we do all our efforts so that in the next life we are born in a Jain family or in a family that does so much of religious activities and does not even always religious, but that there is no bad thing, there is no negativity around you. That is what we want to achieve, so that we keep focused and we are always positive and always doing the right thing. So we are going step by step. Okay, step by step.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Yes, Shagun.
वो अच्छा क्या है मोक्ष होने में?
अच्छा क्या है मोक्ष होने में? जैसे जब आप बॉर्न होते हो, जब आप ऐसे हो, कभी आपको मम्मा डांटती है, कभी आपको यश भैया गुस्सा करते हैं, कभी आपका मन कर रहा है पेंसिल लेने का, आप नहीं ले सकते हो, तो कहीं ना कहीं कुछ ना कुछ सैडनेस आती है. You feel sad, right? And then when you go out to the market, then you want to buy this, you want to buy that. So क्या हम अपनी लाइफ को वो सैडनेस देना चाहते हैं, या हम चाहते हैं कि हम इतना अच्छे से हो जाए कि हमें पीस ही पीस मिले? व्हाट इज पीस? पीस इज शांति. अभी जैसे रिहांटी का ब्रेन ऑलवेज इज वर्किंग. ओ या यू नो व्हाट, पाठशाला है, ये कराने. इट इज गुड, दैट थॉट इज गुड, बट एट द एंड ऑफ द डे वी ऑल वांट पीस. कई बार मन करता है ना कि चुपचाप होके शांति से बैठ जाओ. No one tells you anything whether it is good or bad. मन करता है चुपचाप बिल्कुल बैठ जाओ. तो that, imagine जब कभी, even if it is for 5 minutes, if we like it so much, if we will attain for good forever, how good it will be, right? Then you don't want to come back into the life and death cycle. Okay, so let's not focus on that, you know, we want to be out of that circle, but let's focus on just being good. Just follow the right path, right knowledge, right conduct, right? Okay, Rishabh. Rishabh, unmute.
Who draws the animal or the thing on your foot, like your right foot? Who draws it?
So I think these are again also like, you know, that energy, or you know, based off your karmas. Like we have hands, we have lines here, right?
Yeah.
We don't know who drew it. I think this is all by karmas. And some people even read your hands, right? And then, why do I have nose like this? Why am I short? Why am I not tall? So this is not someone is doing, but this is all about our karmas. So when the Tirthankars have gone over there so many lives, right? Then there is a time that the energy knows, the soul, Tirthankar's soul, it knows that now this is the life that they will become a Tirthankar. And a Tirthankar always have that symbol so that we can recognize, because we all know that all the statues and idols of Tirthankars, they all look same. So that is the only way to recognize. So that we are not recognizing them by saying, oh, you know what, the tallest Tirthankar is Adinath Bhagwan. Oh, the Mota Tirthankar is some other Bhagwan. So we are not saying, oh, you know what, the one who has white teeth is this Tirthankar, or yellow teeth is this Tirthankar. We don't want to identify by that, right? So they all look same. They just have different symbols. Okay, so make sense?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, do.
I have two questions, like two things. But you could also recognize Parshvanath because he has two like snakes, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And the second thing is that for that, like in the video saying that for a shower the Tirthankar gets the shower. So after it's born, does the heaven people, they just take their baby and go to heaven?
Yeah, I don't recall if you remember this, when the Janma Kalyanak happened. So they were talking about 5 Kalyanaks. Just give me 2 minutes, Shagun. So when the 5 Kalyanaks, right? So one is Garbh Kalyanak, where the baby comes in the stomach, the soul, I would say, Okay. Second is Jan Kalyanak. For every Tirthankar, okay, when the baby is born, okay. So Harshi, do you have any questions or you are able to understand? You're not able to understand? No? So just ask me questions. So just like everyone, there are so many things which are new to everyone. So don't hesitate. I know that there are many things that we have already talked about, so it might be new, but you can always, you know, raise up your hand. Don't feel that, oh, maybe something that, oh, they know, but I don't know. Just ask questions, because the purpose of the classes is, even if I am repeating the things, it is a reminder for everyone else. Okay. Okay. So ask, and if you feel that right now you don't want to ask, you can call me up anytime and ask any questions that you have. And if you want, I can even explain you in detail. Okay. Okay. So going back to Dhup's question. So Jan Kalyanak, whenever the Tirthankar is born, so basically for that moment, the devs from above, from heaven, Saina, please remove that flower. The devs from heaven, they come, they kind of stop the, so the mother, she just goes into deep sleep. Okay. So she doesn't know that there is a baby, like if someone has taken the baby. So they make everyone into like deep sleep. No one knows what is happening right now. At that moment, they come, the devs, they take the baby in their hand. And because for every Tirthankar, like, you know, the devs and devis, they all know that, oh yes, this baby that is born, the soul that is born will become a Tirthankar. So they have to do a very particular process. Like, you know, okay, when someone is getting married, you have to do some process just like this, because they know that this baby will be a Tirthankar. So they have to do some process. So they take that baby, and actually 5 devs, they come. I don't know all the names, but I think 2 are in the front, 2 are in the back. One is holding the baby. Then I think 1 dev is holding a kalash, you know, things like that. Then they take him to Meru Parvat. Meru Parvat is the highest mountain. So they take him there, they make him sit over there, and then with lots of, just like we do prakshal in Mandir, with milk and different types of waters and flowers and lots of things, they do prakshal for Bhagwan. So they kind of just purify him totally. They say that, you know, we should get this opportunity to do. Then they do that, and then they clean him. They do all the prayers that they need to do. Then they get the baby down and put it next to mama. And then that deep sleep, they just remove the magic of the deep sleep. Okay. Makes, okay, great. Okay, yes, Shagun.
वो कि मतलब जब वो होता है ना, वो लगाते कैसे हैं वो टो पे?
Oh, that symbol, no one puts it. It is automatically there. If you have so say, who all know Hrithik Roshan? Who all know Hrithik Roshan? No? Yes? No? Okay. Okay. Have you seen sometimes there are people who have 6 fingers instead of 5 in their hand? So no one comes and put it for them. No one comes and says, oh, a baby is born, let me put another finger. No one does that. The doctor doesn't come and do that, right? It is, maybe there is a symbolic reason for that, but we don't know. But this is all, again, karmas. They are born with that. So the symbol is born with them. The symbol is already drawn on them. Okay? Right?
And
the reason why I was saying Hrithik Roshan, because he's one of the famous Bollywood actors who has 6 fingers. So he's got 2 thumbs, basically. That's why. Okay, Saina had a question.
Also,
Okay. Yeah, Hanji. Yes, Shagun.
also मेरे को बताया था कि वो भगवान पहली बार में पहला जन्म में ही वो मोक्ष जाते हैं तभी बनते हैं तीर्थंकर.
So basically, but usse pehle they have had many lives. If there are many stories, maybe I think Rishabh, you might have like many of my books, so that those they tell you about previous lives. So it is not that they only get birth once, they become Tirthankar and they take salvation. No, behind that there are maybe hundreds of lives, thousands of lives maybe, that they have born death, birth death, and then it took them a while to actually nil their karmas and attain moksha. Okay. Okay. Yes, Saina.
So when they get born, the Tirthankars, do they, so like in the Pehla Vala Janam, one before, do they become Tirthankars in that or
No.
the one after?
No, so they are not Tirthankars in that. Only one that where they are born as a Tirthankar, they attain salvation. In the previous one, they are in that journey where they have to nil their accounts. And also, it is not that when you are born as a Tirthankar, Harshi, please pay attention. Yeah, it is not that when you are born as a Tirthankar, then you don't, then you just have like a wonderful life, no hurt, no anything. For example, I remember we did a story about Sangam Devji. I think Rishabh might remember that. But we did a story about Sangam Devji. So Mahavir Swamiji, in his life of being a Tirthankar, right? In his journey of being a Tirthankar, in the life where he attained moksha because of his past karmas, there was a Dev who was called Sangam Dev. Okay, and he wanted to test Bhagwan Mahavir Swamiji. I think he was Bhagwan Mahavir Swamiji or one of the Tirthankars. Okay, so he wanted to test his patience and his basically his power of bearing all the pain. So what he did, that Tirthankar Bhagwan was standing under a tree, and again this was because of that Tirthankar's previous life karmas. So Sangam Devji, he came, and Tirthankar Bhagwanji was standing in a meditation form, and he came and he threw fire on him. He blew very cold and like a windstorm. So they don't wear any clothes, right? So of course, even if we wear a jacket, we feel so cold, right? So he doesn't wear any clothes, but maybe windstorms and heavy rains, like cyclone, and many ants starting from his feet, climbing on his legs, going, biting him, but he was just standing still. And then imagine if you are feeling too cold, you'll be like, oh, why did God create so much of cold weather? I'm feeling so cold, I'm so unhappy, I'm feeling so uncomfortable. But God stood there and he did not react to anything. Instead, do you know what he was thinking? He started crying. Why do you think he started crying? Okay, he did not start crying because he was getting hurt, or he was feeling cold, or animals were coming and biting on him, or he was feeling hot because of the fire being thrown on him. He cried because he thought that my karmas are going nil. I am totally fine. But what will happen to him, because he has built up such bad karmas that in the next life he might have to go to hell or bear a lot of bad things. So he sees such a great personality, he did not feel his pain, but he felt the other person's pain. He said, I'm feeling bad for Sangam Dev Ji. So this is even in the birth of being a Tirthankar, he had to slowly nil his karmas. Does it make sense? Yes? Okay. If you have questions, ask me. Don't hesitate. If you have cross questioning about the stories that I'm saying, ask. The more clear it is, the more one thing is that the more faith you will have on the Thankars, and the more you will understand. Okay? Yes, Saina.
If he was bad, then why are you calling him Devji?
Oh, he was a Dev who came to do that that test on Bhagwan. But see, sometimes we say some like he was still, again, it is not that when you are a Dev you don't have bad karmas or anything. You still, because you're still in that process, right? So I don't know why he thought, he said, oh, you know what, maybe he thinks too much of himself, I will go and teach him a lesson, which is not right. Sometimes some very knowledgeable people also take up a foolish step and do things like that, and then what happens, it doesn't affect the other person, but it affects he himself. Okay, just like, you know, if I say that Saina is bad, Saina says, who cares what anyone says about me, but probably I am bad because I said that Saina is bad, right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Dhup.
I remember that like in Pachala, when we came to the temple, he used to like tell us that snake story with Mariswami. He bit and it was leaking out milk. Why was
Yes.
it not? Why was it milk, not blood?
Because he is so pure. He is so pure that even like, because white is always considered to be like, you know, a symbol of peace. Okay, so even in that, and that is the moment when it came out like a milk, white pure milk, that time the snake realized that how pure he is, that there is no, and sometimes, you know, red signifies anger, right? White signifies peace. But I may get back to you with an exact answer for this, but for now that is what I'm feeling. So it was because white is like a symbol of peace. So, you know, when that happened, oh, the snake realized, I think I did